Hello everybody, and I have more predictions on the Nintendo Switch, and although this may be a Wii U gamepad, I do like to make a couple more predictions and such about what could be in it. Although we've gotten a couple rumors, there are still some things I think we probably might have missed. If you can tell, if you actually saw the Switch, there might be some extra controls when you take it off. If you take this part of the controller off, you will be able to use these buttons. But my guess is that if you saw in the trailer, they were able to play NBA 2K, and you need all the type of controls for this. So my guess is that they put these other two controls, they pretty much use these same controllers and put them here as well. So this means is now you are able to play with just a single switch, just a single controller. Although this small, you can use it, which is amazing. And what I saw is that there doesn't look to be a microphone anywhere. So what does this mean? Well, some games who require microphone, yeah, you know what I'm saying. And probably you won't be able to if they bring certain ports back to the Switch. How are they able to replicate the mic? This could either mean that they're gonna use maybe the joystick or the buttons. But really, we're kind of gonna probably need that mic. And the battery supply, we heard that it may last up to 2 to 3 hours, or maybe Nintendo might come in later year on 2017 and produce a battery which lasts longer. We're not quite sure yet. Although, there's also appears to be no camera. So this means that we won't be able to do Wii U chat anymore, in which you can chat with other people. So this means now, no more chatting. At least to the Wii U. I mean, pretty much everybody has phones. And something I found that is kind of cool and probably might be too obvious. But, I have brought something with me today, if I could get it without moving too bad. My Pokeball charger. If you might remember this, I can actually use this to charge the Switch for as long as I need. So this means is if it's a regular USB, I'll be able to use it and charge it. So pretty much you can use it for almost a certain amount of time as long as this doesn't run out and along with your Switch. Pretty cool. The game card appears to be somewhere around this button. So the volume button is moved. That's what my predictions are. So I believe that the volume button might be moved over to here. And since now the Switch doesn't really use a sensor or a certain connection to the console, it appears to be solo, so this may not be needed. The headphone jack we see is going to be on there, but what about the charger? Although we may see that it may charge just like that, but would Nintendo be able to be generous and put another charger port so that then we can use that, so we don't have to worry about the amount of battery life is on there, as long as our batteries do not run out. Now, I don't think there would be a sync button for this, especially because I wouldn't be aware if it was as useful, but if they do add a sync button, I guess it would be fine enough for us. It appears to be supporting Amiibo as well, but where will it be supported by? Will it be using the NFC or something else? I probably can't say, but if I were to guess, my guess would possibly be maybe on the back or possibly with a little accessory. I can't tell for sure. And what I believe is that the home button, where could the home button be? Or is it going to be something else we're using? Which I'm not quite sure yet. Appears to be the TV controls are no longer going to be on either, but where's the power button? Since pretty much this area is kind of used the most for gaming, my guess is that they would possibly put it on the back, or possibly figure out some place to put it in the front. I'm not sure how they're going to make this work, but it's all just predictions. Excuse me. We got the start and the select button, which are on these top areas. So which means is now, it may be a lot easier to just reach it, but I don't know. I prefer using my right hand and just hitting these. I prefer using that instead of my both two hands, or moving them separately if you're too lazy to use one hand. Also, these buttons are moved. So these buttons here are moved up to the top right, and the joystick is moved down to the bottom. So it's basically going to work like an Xbox controller. I'm not sure why they had to change this. I don't see quite of a point, but I guess it's because many people would rather have to use the Xbox controller way because it appears to be doing a lot better. The stand, which I'm not sure if there's two of them, but it appears to be that one pops off at this side and not in the middle. So this may say that this part is heavier than this side of the console. So that's pretty much what I have for you. At least what the predictions I think are coming to this console, and some of the things that are possibly into where these certain buttons would be. And yeah, but anyway, if you guys like this, make sure to subscribe for more of these type of predictions. If you know that there's anything else coming on the console, let me know. Anyway, I'll see you all next time. Bye.